So the shift is already happening. We see that things are already changing so much. And so it's more and more important that your content is AI ready. I think the one idea I'd like people to take away is that if you are on a legacy system at the moment, it's not that scary to actually migrate and make the leap. So the shift is already happening. We can see it. People are not searching for brands in the way that they were before, where they're going onto a search engine like Google and then typing in a keyword, clicking through links and informing their decision that way. They're often going to LLMs. We've seen that 37% of searches are via AI search rather than traditional search now. So this number's growing, and so it's more and more important that your content is AI ready. And so what does that mean? Well, AI is going to expose outdated content, inconsistent content, different messaging from different teams. So it's super important to get that under control and reduce the content debt to make this as easily crawlable for AI agents. So think of a monolithic system as the front end and the back end, so the presentation layer and the content layer all coupled into one. So you kind of get what you get with that. And then a headless CMS decouples the two. So it's only the back end and the content repository. The front end is open to whichever systems you would like to use. So the kind of benefit with this is that your developers have the freedom to use whichever tools they're familiar with, be that Next, Nuxt, Astro, etc., and really opens you up to lots more possibilities. So there's the monetary side of it. I mean, managing these big monolithic systems is a big cost investment. The maintenance, managing that infrastructure is one side of it, but they're also more prone to cyber attacks. So you have that security cost there as well. I would say outside of that, there's also the hidden costs, such as speed to market. So we've seen in some of the keynotes today that it's faster than ever using AI that you can push product releases. So are you there fast enough, or do you have a more clunky system that takes a long time to push out these changes? And then on top of that, I would say it's also about being AI ready. So we saw as well that the content needs to be easily accessible, modular, well structured. So with these legacy systems, sometimes it can be more tough to do that. So SEO is not dead. As we can see, there's still a number of people that are using the traditional search. And so it is important to kind of not throw that whole playbook out of the window. But at the same time, GEO is kind of what we've already been discussing about structured content, having it ready for generative engines, and ensuring that you have the right sort of structure there for them to be able to read your content. I would say in the short term, so 1 year, I mean, we see that things are already changing so much. So who knows what 1 year will hold from now. But that being said, I think it's the organizations that are going to treat content not just as a system that has to be maintained, but are really thinking forward with it. So automating, not for the sake of automating, but truly understanding their content operations, looking for the bottlenecks and where they can truly use AI and automation to actually achieve faster releases and more structured content.